of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Yo, can we stop singing? Can we stop singing? Yo. Yo! Shut up!
Here we go from Chicago. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Escapes a defender.
Bro.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Why is Dan Campbell in a Bears uniform? Yeah.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first
Hey
down.
Siri.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same
Hey Siri.
comes to life. You look pretty good.
What team does Dan Campbell coach for?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Lobs this deep down the
He's
middle.
about to freaking moss you.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that line. First time
Gun
they touched
bunch
the ball.
spread is
This
what
group likes to be
formation
aggressive,
it
and
is.
early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes.
Yo, can we
because the
stop
wind's right,
singing, bro? I'm
and they
trying to
won't stop
concentrate.
pushing this ball down the field either.
Goff on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. On 4th down, Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over on their end of the field.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Past the line, he's going to run for it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Flush out now to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Cut through the defense he goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's good. For our Lions, first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were...
Yo.
Yeah, I have two little outfits that she can wear. So you're gonna...
Nope.
Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Julia Reed. Wake up every morning.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Here we go with Montgomery. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
That's caught here. He loses the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. And that turnover is going to give him the football on the other side of midfield. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security.
Kill.
Opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Now it's going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The things you say you do to me.
Jack Campbell with the INT.
Oh, she kissed me on the mouth and loved me like a sailor.
What a call for their first pass of the
Can you
game.
tell
It would've been
me
a
what's
big hitter
my
if they completed
flavor?
it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Off to the air now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll run for this. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ah, ah.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Yeah. Birchestat. But, Bible, not a Birkin bag. Shorty asked me to go, what word in church is that? Chesterfield. You got that spirit, ain't flirting back.
Have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really
double
trace
bang.
back to
I
the
think
same
that
root
means
cause,
they're
the
playing
inability
the
to consistently find and
Matter of fact,
exploit
he's a
any
sniper. I
opening.
walked through the
And what's
hood,
been
my
a
hand in the
very
Bible,
sound
preaching
defensive
the
game
law,
plan.
preaching the word of fatality.
It's his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. It's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Off play action, call.
Burgess.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone.
That when the Bible, not a Birkin bag. Shouting after to the little word in church is that Chesterfield. You got that spirit, ain't flirting bag.
You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things.
What is double bag? Thought he asked me that bang. I thought he died on my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walked through the hood, my hand in the Bible, preaching the law, preaching the word of fatality.
Play action with God.
And he moves off.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about
Purchase
it.
that,
John Matthew
but
to Tony
Bible,
Gonzalez
not
to
a
Travis
Birkin
Kelce.
bag.
The position
Shorty
can
asked
be
me
such
to go
a
low,
mis-
word in
This is
church
the
is
point
that
after.
Chesterfield.
This stays a 6-point
You got
game.
that spirit, I ain't flirting bag. You got that what? You want double back. Shorty asked me not bang. I told Shorty that I'm my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walked through the hood, my hand in the Bible, preaching the law, preaching the word of fatality. I'm 49er.
Great quorum, now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Broke your step.
3rd and long
But
for him here.
Bible, not a Birkin bag. What word in church is that Chesterfield? I got that spirit, I ain't flirting bag. Look at where you got that what? Double bag. Shorty asked me not bang. I told Shorty that I'm my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walked through the hood, my hand in the Bible, preaching the law, preaching the word of fatality. Lockdown. Thank you.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ooh, Burgess that. But Bible, not a Birkin bag. Shawty asking to the love word in church is that Chesterfield. You got that spirit, I ain't flirting bag. But you got that what? You want double bag. Shawty asked me and I bang. I told Shawty that I'm my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walked through the hood, my hand in the Bible, thinking of law, preaching the word of fatality. By 49, over the ball.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away.
He's harder than a 2-2-3.
He'll head out of bounds on the return. And he'll step out of the end zone. So he'll start this drive up at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. So we're down.
Ooh, if Kirby Joseph was there, that would have been turned over on down.
More from Ford Field on its way. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Thank you.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amik Robertson takes it away.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and have the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up
First that, but Bible, not a Birkin bag. Shawty, ask me to go. Where them churches at Chesterfield? So you got that spirit, I ain't flirting bag. When you got that what? You old double bag. Shawty asked me when I bang that I'm a Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walk to the hood, my hand on the Bible, looking the laws, reaching the word of fatality. Maybe 449. There's no Shaw.
Strike here to Williams. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions bump racing them to the halftime locker room.
Dog.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post?
And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
What's that? But Bible, not a Birkin bag. Shawty, I need to go. Where them churches at Chesterfield?
The Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
What? You both double back. Shawty asked me and I bang. I told Shawty that I'm my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walk to the hood, my hand of the Bible, speaking of laws, preaching the word of fatality.
After throwing the pin.
He had
it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's get it. How about the safety? Passing the victory side on this, not a challenge division. After the niggas and me in the fridge, the coach teams with the television. Like the get, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. He took the look.
Now here he goes, down the right sideline.
Wow, I don't look so good. I better come out with a mink. I better.
The Rams get their first point to
big.
this game just before
I finished the lane. It's a touchdown. Brother, we got the Cinderella. He matching me.
That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I know the coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
Hold my wallet, smoke my power.
They
Back to the chopper.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it 11-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
The top.
Sailors now on the return.
You look, the second your bank will get big.
He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Don't play with it.
18-yard line.
Have to be at the water only like a ton of song, okay?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Design quarterback run here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ah, ah.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Oh, purchase that. What a Bible, not a Birkin bag. We go, where the church is that? Chesterfield. You got that spirit, ain't flirting back. But you got that what? You went on double back. Shawty ass made and I bang, and so shortly died on my Jesus disciple. Matter of fact, he's a sniper. I walk through the hood, my hand on the Bible, thinking the lost, preaching the word of the county. I'm 49, moving the roll.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Tyreek, kill for a shot.
Here's Stafford. Caught,
Nice
nice game
left
left side.
2-2-3, let's go.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, ah, ah.
This quarterback's best friend.
Ooh, ah.
Some call it a
Ooh,
safety
ah,
valve, some
ah.
call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Purchase that. What a Bible, not a Birkin bag.
We'll send him over right.
Is that Chesterfield? You got that spirit, ain't flirting bag. You got that what? You ain't double bag. Shawty ass me and I bang. That's so shorty that I'm not doing like it. I walk to the hood and my hand is right. Keeping the law, pushing the word of the county.
Consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Screen here for Williams. Across midfield at the 45.
Kill a quick shot.
The sideline inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, LA.
You suck, kid. You suck.
To the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
You suck. You suck. You suck.
You
suck.
It doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. And he can do his damage. Big time.
They send him straight up the middle.
Thank you.
And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails.
You were not getting that 2-point convert.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action here with Goff. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams take possession down
You suck.
after the interception.
You suck. You start throwing it. Stop running it and throw it. Stop running it and throw it. And stop throwing short routes to Kyron.
Stafford back to throw.
Sit down. You freaking suck.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Complete beyond the mark.
You're so scared. You actually.
As he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. This one's caught. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? Goff off the play action. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. They did it! He made the interception! And the Rams have some new life in the 4th! Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they have this
you actually freaking suck, kid.
All set now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set. 250.
Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
20. 0. Easy, alert.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just like...
I want to challenge that.
He won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Here he is to throw. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. What's that?
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
14. Maverick. Value one.
Here he goes, one final shot. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.